Yo, welcome back to a video. Today is going to be something different. It's going to be backtesting basically, and yeah. So I've kind of finished February, kind of not. Um, Actually, no, I have finished February. What am I talking about? Yeah. Now I'm going to be starting on March. Uh, there's still one more day from February, so 28th, but it's going to be every 4 weeks. I'm going to be starting a new backtesting session, and I'm going to be obviously deleting the what's it called, the results, since I've already uh, kept them here. So this is by the end of the 4 week period that I'm going to be uh, journaling. So January, I learned lessons from here, and then passed on to February. So then the results uh, from the backtesting on January, so the lessons there would be transferred to February, and the results wouldn't be sabotaged by January. So that's basically how I'm viewing it. Until I see consistent and decent results from nothing but actual losses, then I will keep restarting the session, because every time I'm learning something, I'm obviously gonna be passing that on to the next session. But it's a bit confusing, but hopefully you guys get the idea. So February 28th, 2022, we're gonna get started here. This is how I journal the trades. So 20th, I can rename this. Okay. So I'm probably gonna be doing 2 days, and those 2 days would be will consist of like deep or in-depth analysis in the journal, so I wouldn't forget what I was talking about. In fact, yeah, we'll just keep that for now, and then we'll go to the new session and March. Collection 2022 and 50k. We're doing NQ and ES, and we're starting from the 28th of February 2022. Boom, 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 boom. Great session. Okay, so now this will be the 4 weeks, the next 4 weeks of backtesting data, and we are just gonna get started. Let me pull up Forest Factory, and then we can actually get to the backtesting. First, 5th. Oh, there. Oh, it's fine. We have bank holiday on that day anyway. Oh, wait. No. Why? It's supposed to be that. Oh, I gotta be kidding me. 28, 22. Bye. What? There we go. Boom. 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 Okay. So this is NFP week. We have Chicago PMI. Hopefully I'm able to restart this from here. I'll replay this here. What? It's fine. We'll just start from March 1st. March 1st, and then we are gonna put the news in, and there we go. So now we can get started with the analysis. So starting from the daily, I'm recording. Okay. From the daily, PC feels a bit laggy. Don't know why that's happening. Okay. So daily, we have this range. Weekly, we're just gonna take a glance at it. Looking bearish. Made a monthly change in state. So I could expect this low to get taken out again. Obviously we're intraday traders, so daily isn't going to have that much of an effect, but right now I'm just leaning towards being bearish. We're at a premium. Yeah. We have this 4-hour change in the state. And then same thing here on ES. So obviously I need to put my rules up. Let's just get my rules for the framework. So is there a clear 1 hour candle? Okay, we'll do that. We'll do that later. We'll just finish analyzing right now. So tapping again, we have this draw here. Let's go to hourly. Same thing. We have London highs here. So nice draw. I thought we'd do this. And then same thing on ES. Okay. Take a look at the 4-hour again. Not really much to see there. Might be a bit of unpredictable conditions, but we have SMT at those highs. Yeah, we do. Oh, wait. Yeah, we do. Boom. SMT these highs, so I could see a retracement to equilibrium or for value gap. And we do have really big displacement, really significant displacement lower, so I could definitely expect these lows here to get taken out. And they are nearby, it seems. 120 points, not bad. How much did London go? 200 points, okay. So that is something to point out. London expanded 200 points. And yeah, that's how basically the way I journal the backtesting things. So real quick, I'm gonna pause the video. I'm gonna write all of this stuff down, and then I will replay. I will keep going with the session. Okay, I'm back and journaled all of that. Price. So now let's scale down. Also, we came up into this 1 hour equilibrium. Could see a 1 minute entry. 15-minute does look a bit like AMD. We could see this as accumulation, here as manipulation, and then we could get distribution lower, especially to this equilibrium and these lows. 5-minute, we got to change the state, so I want to see that hold, see if we can get a model lower. Yes, still doesn't create that. So let's see in Q. Beautiful. We have this internal manipulation, change in the state. Let's see if that's fair value gap is more than 2 points. Yep. So this is a really good entry already. Surprisingly. Inversion. I want to see maybe SMT. Probably not. No SMT. But either way, it's okay. I don't mind it not being there not being SMT. Targeting this low down here. We have equal lows here as well. We could take partials at 1 to 2, but we'll see. And now this is a market open trade, so we'll see how this one goes. We'll market this because RR isn't too bad. Looks pretty good. We also tapped into this hourly for value gap, which is even better, including the volume imbalance. Yeah, okay, let's see how this goes. We'll journal this first, though. In fact, I'm gonna help you. I mean, not help you. What? I'm gonna journal this with you, just so you know how I'm journaling it. So, take a picture using this copy image. Go to Notion, and then go over here. 1 minute. Model here, pretty clean, but could be better because that second wick that made the change in the state, that was making this CISD, could be a little more prominent, perhaps to wiki. And now we'll go to the 1 hour, or we'll go to 5 actually. And both of them would be nice. 5-minute CISD on NQ, but not on ES. Good draws. Only red flags here is the hesitation. Not even hesitation. It's like minor. It's the minor hesitation from the making the change in the state, and London expanding 200 points. That is the only thing that I really see, but otherwise I think this entry would be pretty good. So we'll see. Wow, that got wow. Okay. And then we will take a picture of that. Ended up being an L. I think this was a good setup. I think this was a good setup. Perhaps wrong draw though, because we look like we really want to come higher. Let's keep looking though. So far, 15. Wait, do we have a Ferrari got that? Nope. 5. Okay. Okay. So let's just keep playing price. See what happens. This would be perhaps another entry. Don't really like this entry though. I'm not a fan of that. I want to see the 5-minute maybe, a 5-minute model. That would look way better. We have this. Yeah, this is looking really nice. Nope, never mind. Okay, we're chopping. Took that out. We'll take a look at that 1 minute. Oh, nothing on the 1. Really just pretty choppy right now. Still want to see lower. Okay, we have this model here for bullish side of things, but I'm not really bullish. I'm not exactly bullish. We have a... No, we don't. Okay. I mean, no, I'm not counting that as a change. It's just an order block in my eyes. Still nothing. Maybe there's a model here. Kind of stretching for it though. Hourly gap, respected. 5-minute change, respected. 1-minute model. Ooh. Okay. Christy. This might be a better entry. I actually like that. But problem is the assets aren't really correlating much. Not really chopping on the 15, just kind of, yeah, just kind of just not correlating at all. Kind of sucks, but okay, we'll try this one out as well because this is the model. 10 AM news. PMI. Oh. Try this. Let me see how big that Fibonacci gap is real quick. 3 points, not bad for ES especially. Okay. We'll try this one as well. This will be a market order. Like the internal manipulation, we have SMT at the highs this time. Could just be chop for the day. So yeah, we'll see. Okay, let's copy this and then journal that. There is another entry here. However, because the first entry on NQ didn't really work out well, didn't really work out, possibly a little bit nervous on this one. However, this is the model. It is coming off a 5-minute change in the state, I think. Yeah, 5-minute change. Okay, 5-minute change in the state. Okay. So we'll try this one out as well. There we go, let's break even. DC belows kind of look juicy as well. What R is that now? Up to 1.78. So we'll take a look at standard deviation and then we can see. Yeah, okay. Ooh, I'll probably take out 80% if it reaches this low, but so far just probably trailing. Yep, there we go. That's 80% off. And then we'll let the rest run if it wants to. Wait, let me see if, yeah, NQ already taken out. Nah, it hasn't. Okay, we're good. Let's see if we can trail. We have this 5-minute Fibonacci gap. Maybe if we get one more swing high made, we could trail to that high. There we go. So I'm going to trail here as an intermediate some high, and that's stop out. Damn. Wow. That would have been damn. Perhaps too wiki? Maybe I shouldn't have. Better on the 2 minute. It's fine. It's okay. This would have been a really good W. But it's alright. We'll copy this. And then we'll just journal it. Ended up being a big W. However, got stopped out while trailing. Trailed at a intermediate time high, which came off a 5 minute for valley gap. However, it actually wait. Lesson here is because the 2 minute. I mean, because the if price is too wiki on the 1 minute, like it is here. It's just really wiki here. Perhaps go to the 2 and take and figure a intermediate time high or low out there. So we'll go to 2 minute and then take that image there. So then final 361, so just a little bit. Boom. Ended up being a 1 2. What's that? 1 2 2. No, not 1 to 2. A little bit less than 1 to 2. 1 to 1.7. 1.7 instead of a. How should I write that then? So if I had held, then it would have been a 1 to 3, but I took off 8% here. So about a 1 to 2.5. Overall, good trading day. However, could have been better if 2 minute. If I looked at 2 minute, 2 trail instead of the key 1 minute candles. Okay. So we're gonna put this here. London expanded. Oh, oopsie. London expanded. Inversion changes state into inversion sensitivity. Was the model. And then we'll do loss and then W. Go back to here. I want to see that drawn liquidity again. Which was here at 6. Okay. So it wasn't during the session that the drawn liquidity was created. So return. We had a we actually did this 2 trades though. Then we're gonna go to here as well, up to. Bad market conditions, not really. Not really. I think that day was pretty nice, in my opinion. I'm recording, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, nothing there. So we'll go back to here and then we'll list out the lessons. In fact, I could do this actually. Get ChatGPT to do it for me. What are the lessons here? Maybe you hesitate on the second, yeah, okay. Not really for that. The price is wiki on unclear. Yeah, drop to the 2 minute. Yeah, this is a good lesson here. Use high time frame equilibriums as potential hesitation zones. Be careful chasing through them. Not really. I mean, yeah, be careful, but it's kind of be careful for everything, honestly. If one index shows a multiple, then downgrade conviction. Yeah, this could be definitely downgrade conviction, yeah. And same thing here. Well, all in all, great backtesting day. My drawn liquidity was bearish. I was correct. True draw, bearish. Full rules, yes. Notes. London expanded 200 points. And the model pair, yeah. Oh wait, this is for only the forward testing things. I actually should put this here. There we go. Yeah, okay. And we'll also close this as well. Okay, so that's the first day collection video. Hopefully this is like a good way to like connect with you guys, so then like you guys know my strategy and aren't really confused on anything. I'm really going in depth with this because I want to improve the framework as much as possible, improve the setups as much as possible, and improve the trailing of my stops as much as possible. So hopefully long term this will enhance my my trading, obviously, like my profitability, but so far one trade. Oh wait, and I need to do this new open trade as well. Okay, that is it for the day. Hope you guys enjoyed that trade recap. That half an hour for one. That's actually kind of crazy. Yeah, but I've been on it. I actually really like using ChatGPT to get the lessons, because it isn't really like biased towards anything. But if I don't like the lessons that ChatGPT gave me, it kind of sounds like I know everything. But obviously, if it's like not that deep, like not that crazy, I'm not gonna put it in there. But this is definitely this one is definitely a valid thing. When trading, don't lock stops before behind and clear bits. You should turn on motion. Yeah. Okay. yeah, so I hope you guys ended up enjoying this Dare collection video. Damn, it's one backtesting session per thing. Damn. Okay, peace.